Sales rank is something as an Amazon seller you just have to have an understanding of. It's simple, it's not complex, and in this video I'm going to walk you through what exactly it is, how it works, and why it's important for you to have an understanding of it. Welcome, by the way. If you're new, I'm Jonathan. This is my Amazon selling channel, Duke Does Amazon. I've been selling now for about 18 months. I've done about $400,000 in sales, not profit, but a nice chunk of it is, and I don't say that to brag or to flex. I just want you to know where I'm coming from, to let you know what's possible. I primarily do retail arbitrage. It's not a full-time job for me, and it's really changed my life, and now I'm just kind of sharing my experience and what I know, putting it out there into the world. So anyway, with that said, let's dive in now that that's out of the way. Sales rank. So first things first, we need to understand how it works, and to take that even a step back, how Amazon lists their products, okay? So Amazon, let's just say that they sell tens of millions of products on their site, which they do. They've broken it up so that products fall under what is called a category. And I'm gonna give you a couple examples of those categories. For instance, there is a gourmet food and grocery category. There is a music and DVD category. There is a home and garden category. And the list goes on and on and on. So just know that's how they've kind of broken it up. And actually, there's a lot of subcategories under those categories. But you just need to understand that there's categories, okay? Now, with every major category, each item that is selling is assigned a sales rank. Okay, so let's just say that there's 1 million current items for sale under the grocery category. That means that there will be 1 million unique sales ranks assigned to every single product. Okay, now number one sales rank means it is the best selling item. The 1 millionth sales ranked item is the worst selling item. And by the way, before we go any further, when I say best or worst selling, we are talking in terms of volume, not sales number, okay? So now that we understand kind of that, let's move on a little bit further. Sales rank is constantly changing. So every time that a sale occurs, the item that's sold is going to have a lesser sales rank. Their sales rank is going to drop. Now, I know when you hear the term drop, sometimes it's easy to think of that as a bad thing. But again, the lower the sales rank, the better. So I just point that out to say that sales ranks are constantly fluctuating. Now, if it sells a lot, you know, it's only going to fluctuate so much in any given span. But it's just so that you know that what it is right now, it will not be maybe later today or tomorrow, a week from now, etc. Okay? So also, it's really important to understand that all sales ranks are not created equal. What do I mean by that? Well, as we've talked about, there's different categories, right? There's grocery and the other few that I've rattled off. The number one sales rank item in grocery is the best selling item in grocery, not necessarily all of Amazon. It's not that it can't be, but those sales rank numbers are just based within the category. And so that means that all sales ranks are not created equal. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that the number one sales ranked item, let's say in grocery, hypothetically sells 500 times in a month, okay? That doesn't mean that the number one sales ranked item in music and DVD is gonna sell 500 times a month. It could be more, it could be less. It doesn't mean that in home and garden, the number one sales ranked item might sell 5,000 times a month. So it's important to understand that, because if you're in a certain category selling something and then you sell something in a different category, maybe you've had success and you kind of have an idea of how many items to buy. Just know that you have to do further research, and that looking at sales rank alone doesn't paint the whole picture, because it doesn't translate from category to category to category, okay? So that's kind of the quick snapshot of what sales rank is, general understanding of how it works. Really quickly, why is it important that you understand that? If I had to break it down to one thing, it's gonna be because this is a major context clue in helping you make purchasing decisions. It is certainly never going to be the sole piece of information that I'm gonna use, But once you start doing this long enough, you kind of get a feel for certain categories, certain sales ranks means they're selling or not, right? Using grocery, again, if there's 1 million items and I scan something and it's a 900,000 sales rank, meaning that it's in the bottom 10%, I'm probably not even gonna waste my time looking. I might do a quick look and see if something looks really different than what I anticipated and I'm pleasantly surprised. But it really is a quick way to filter out things that you can look into further and further and further. Now, as a newbie, I would say look into everything, but I just want to explain it's a vital piece of information, but it makes up just one of the many data points that helps with purchasing decisions. Also, sales rank is just something you're going to hear a lot of in the Amazon world, so you should at least know what it is. That's all I got for you guys. I think it's just important to know what sales rank is, why it's important to use it. If you have any questions, put them below. We're on Instagram, Duke Does Amazon. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.